Hey guys, this is DJ Fairley, and if this is your first time to our channel, Living in Pittsburgh, make sure to click that like button, subscribe, click the little bell as well to make sure you're notified for all new videos. Today we're going to talk about the top 7 reasons to live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's start with number 1, our food and drink scene. We have food and drink places for days. We have some pretty awesome spots as well. So food real quick, we are famous for a couple things. Pittsburgh pierogies, I'm sure you've heard of. We have pierogies for days here in Pittsburgh. One of our most famous foods we're probably famous for is our permanente sandwich. What is that, you're probably asking? So we're known for, it's the meat of your choice. The number 2 is the Pittsburgher, kind of like a cheesesteak burger kind of meat, topped with some coleslaw and some French fries, between Mancini's bread. If you've never tried it, it is a must. It's good hangover food. Our burgers, we have some pretty amazing hamburgers here, and also some pizza. Mr. Dave Portnoy himself was here from Barstool Sports, giving us some high rankings on some of our pizza spots. Places to drink, we have tons of bars. So we are definitely a drinking city/town. A lot of it has to do with our sports teams, which we'll get to next, but we have tons of really cool spots, some newer spots, some spots that have been around forever, but definitely no shortage of food and drink, and some really cool high-end restaurants on Mount Washington as well. One of my all-time favorites, Monterey Bay. Beautiful city views, great for a date night, wedding venue, things of that nature, but just some spectacular seafood, fresh seafood up there. So awesome place to check out. All right, our number 2 reason to move to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we have some fantastic professional sports teams, being the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Pittsburgh Penguins, notably, and also the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they're going to be coming back around one of these days. But fortunate to live in a city that bleeds black and gold, as we say. So we also have just some great sports, high school sports. A lot of legendary folks have come out of this city. Dan Marino, Joe Montana, Ken Griffey Jr., just to name a few. So definitely some really cool history, and always a big sports community here. And that ties into our number 3 reason to move to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, is our pride, which definitely our sports foundation is our roots. You know, there's a running joke that all of our babies, when they're born here in hospitals, are swaddled in terrible towels. Kind of a joke, kind of serious. Some babies actually are swaddled in terrible towels here, but we are a prideful city, a very loyal city, which is one of the coolest factors of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Number 4 reason to move to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is going to be our cost of living. We have really a great cost of living. We almost had Amazon come here, which put us on a national map and courted us because, again, of our low cost of living and inexpensive purchase price for housing, real estate, land, etc. Average purchase price is still in that $225 to $250 range on average, but we have a pretty amazing cost of living overall for a lot of the culture items, restaurants, etc. So still a great place to live for a lower cost of living. All right, our number 5 reason to move to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is we have that small town feel with big city amenities. And I would say one of the coolest things about Pittsburgh is we really have kind of like little cities within the city. So when you look at most big cities, you'll have a major metropolitan downtown area with the suburbs. We're kind of unique, where we'll have areas like Lawrenceville and the Strip District, which are considered in that downtown area, but they're very different in itself. So you'll have a lot of new construction, high rises, new restaurants, shops, etc. A lot of our technology workers are moving there, from Google to Uber to Facebook. Then we have some really cool suburbs where you'll have more land, more acreage if that's what you're into, walkable areas. So kind of whatever you're looking for, we offer, which is pretty awesome. So that's one of the huge advantages of living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All right, the number 6 reason to move to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is our education and school system. And that starts from the elementary to secondary, through high school, all the way up to our colleges and universities. We have some amazing nationally ranked schools and school districts. We're actually ranked 4th nationally for those who start college and leave with a bachelor's degree, which is pretty fantastic. But we do have a very competitive school system here in Western Pennsylvania. So if that's something you're looking for, definitely an amazing place to move here to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All right, the number 7 reason to move to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, if you love the outdoors, we have some pretty cool ski resorts that are only about, I'd say up to a max of a 2-hour drive from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So we have Deep Creek, Maryland, we have Seven Springs, we have Wisp, only about, again, 2 hours or less drive, from Pittsburgh. So if that's your thing and your jam and you like to ski, you got some pretty cool spots here for that. Once again, if this is your first time to our channel, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe below, and tap that little bell to be notified of all new videos moving forward about everything living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.